The nation's oldest city is getting a facelift. The 450th commemoration of St. Augustine has been in the works since 2006. According to those planning the event, its purpose is straightforward.
It's destination awareness. We want the rest of the world to know the important role St. Augustine played in the founding of America. It happened here in 1565.
Dana St. Clair heads up the 450th commemoration for the city. He says in order to raise awareness, festivities will include 3 days of sound, stage, festival events, and possibly the Pope.
Through all of these quality programs, putting tall ships in the harbor, bringing Picasso in for the first time from Malaga, Spain, developing a U.S.-Spain summit, the World Conference, bringing it here in 2015 for the first time. These are all things that improve the awareness of the city and the important role it played in the cultural and historical development of the nation, but also it enhances the quality of our heritage and cultural landscape. It makes us a better place to visit and also makes it a better place to live.
St. Clair hopes that these events will also bring awareness to improving the city as a whole.
It isn't designed as an expensive birthday party. We're not going to cut a $40,000 sheet cake on September the 8th, 2015 and call it a day. It's all about economic development in improving, enhancing the cultural and heritage landscape of St. Augustine.
I'm standing on Hippolytus Street, one of the 3 major roadways undergoing a year-long street restoration project. This time next April, you're going to see wider sidewalks, new brick pavers, new street lighting, and new landscape.
They're calling it a legacy project that will also improve Treasury and Spanish streets. It has only taken a few days to get more than half of the downtown store owners on board. Although some are getting disgruntled with the inconvenience that construction brings, Anthony Sexton, who owns the Victorian House Bed and Breakfast, says it's worth it.
I think, you have to look at the big picture that this is for the better good, and, we have to put up with a certain amount of inconvenience, and if we're professional about it and let the guests know ahead of time so they have a clear understanding what's going on, everything runs seamless.
There is a lot of pressure to work on a deadline to get these projects done. Len Weeks, who is the overseer of the construction process, says he has a capable workforce he has behind him.
It's like the Super Bowl. When the Super Bowl comes to town, they spend a year planning for that one 60-minute football game. And the football game is a big thing, but that's just a very small part of the impact that the Super Bowl has, because they have people from all over the world that watch it. We have people that come just for the Super Bowl, and it's a 1-hour thing, and then it's over.
Weeks believes the 450th commemoration will allow the city to put its best foot forward and bring in more revenue, but that does not come without inconvenience.
The downside is it's going to be a little bit more traffic, a little bit more congestion, but I think the long-term benefit is going to be here for everybody.
Sexton agrees. Downtown St. Augustine, he expects the crowds for the 450th to be similar to that of Mumford & Sons.
As much as we all thought it was going to be impossible, it was a breeze. So I'm expecting that we're going to have a similar kind of everybody pull together and let's make this work, and I think it's going to be fantastic.
Construction is expected to wrap up in March 2015, just in time for the commemoration. This event will not only be a chance to celebrate our city's heritage, but its supporters say it will also bring attention to a history that not many people know.
It's about bringing people back here and about spreading the word out there, because surprisingly enough, a lot of people here in this country, especially outside of the South, aren't quite sure that where the ancient city is and what the significance to it is. So we need to make sure everybody knows that.
Reporting from St. Augustine, I'm Lindsay Sperber with FCTV News Center.